The super duper hug bug. What is it, you may ask? Well, that's exactly what I'm here to explain today. This subject was suggested in the Discord a while back, and now it's finally come up on the list. Let's get straight into it, but before that, I want to do a little shameless promotion. You can join the Discord with the link in the description. You can talk with others that are also interested in Sims corruption, and you can do things like promote yourself, share your Sim stories, suggest video topics, find and get help regarding Sims mods, and there's even a little artist corner for you to share your art and creations that aren't Sims related, which I think is great because I love seeing other people's art. Alright, if you've never heard of the super duper hug bug, I'm about to explain what it is. In short, this is just as it's called. It's a bug that activates a hidden interaction called super duper hug. This bug, like many others in the game, appeared in the very beginning. This bug didn't affect every single copy of The Sims 2, however it was definitely reported in some copies of the game. The bug itself is known as an autonomous debugging action that was never meant to be used by players. This action forces Sims to repeatedly give others a super duper hug, which I guess you can imagine what it looks like. The reason for this bug is the same as all the other reasons as to why our precious Sims 2 game is so fragile and susceptible to corruption. Loose ends in the programming. Okay, well, let's not put all the blame on EA. The reason this bug began showing up in more people's games is due to badly coded game mods. Mods that came with custom interactions and were later removed from one's game caused the bug to pop up. This is why you never want to just take out a mod with custom interactions or memories out. If you decide to remove these types of mods, make sure to go into SimPE and fix anything that was changed by the mod. When the mod with custom interactions is removed, it creates almost like an empty space where that custom interaction was, so the game automatically fills that empty space with a debug interaction, in this case, the super duper hug. While the bug doesn't actually cause any corruption, I wanted to make a video on it because of the way it acts. Back in the good old Sims 2 days, this bug was very well known because of how scary and virus-like it is. Much like shredded game files that actually cause corruption, this bug invisibly attaches itself to lots, neighborhoods, saves, and even other mods and custom content. Anything you open up in the game becomes infected by this bug and can carry it onto other people's games. What's even scarier is that attempting to use third-party programs like SimPE won't work to remove it entirely. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that even doing a complete reinstall of the game might prove to be pointless. After doing a complete reinstall, visiting any lots that had the bug prior will most likely still be infected and latch itself back into the rest of the game files. Many people didn't know this in the beginning, and that is how the bug was spread to other people's games unintentionally. Sharing any custom content lots, or any files for that matter, that come from an infected game, even after having cleaned the lots and taken precaution, will still infect the other person's game. If this information scared you from downloading any lots or CC into your game, I'm so sorry. On a brighter note though, there have been mods created to handle this problem since then. These mods get rid of or help control the debug interaction. I will link the most well-known one in the description if you would like to download it, as well as where I've gotten all this information from. Just to recap though, this is a debug interaction called the super duper hug bug, and it plagues your game, and there's virtually nothing you can do about it once it's in your game unless you get mods that help prevent it or eliminate it from your game. What causes this bug to appear is the addition and removal of mods that add custom interactions in your game, so always keep that in mind. When you're downloading mods and such, there's always going to be a risk. Please don't let this scare you away from downloading any mods or CC though. Many of the custom content that was infected with the bug has been removed or reported since then, but if you're still worried, there are third-party programs that you can run your mods through, and it will check for any viruses and whatnot. I will also leave that in the description. And that is all for the super duper hug bug. This was a short video, but it was really interesting reading up on it. I had heard about it before, but I wasn't too sure what it was all about. It is a scary thing to think about, but we all know that with playing The Sims 2, there's always some type of risk with whatever you do in the game or with your game. Alright, I will see you guys next week for another corruption series video. Until next time, I am out.